Hello guys, it's Ign Hl04 back with another Splinterlands video. Today we are going to take a look at a certain card that I think is really strong and is very cheap to get a max level copy of it. First up, if you like this type of content, feel free to like and subscribe, and also comment down below what you think about this card. The cards that I'm talking about are fire specific. It's going to go about the legendary summoner Jacek and some combinations on how you can play him efficiently. He has 2 speed, scattershot and piercing, so 2 abilities that are really strong mixed with a scattershot ability that's from time to time is really amazing on this card. So now let's look some cards that really benefit this card a lot that I played some battles with. First up, we're gonna take a look at the reward cards. There I have to point out the Sinage and the Lava Launcher. Most on the high mana battles, I'm using those 2 cards to add to him. A max level Lava Launcher costs $3.13 and a max level Sinage costs $12. For me, the Sinage is really underrated, especially in silver. You're getting the swiftness ability, which is awesome, and with this card you can play some decent plays, especially if you add another supply runner which gets also the speed at the level silver, so level 5. Then we have to look at the Chaos Legion cards that are really strong fit. First up, the Molten Ash Golems. I love to use him in Diamond as a secondary tank. I love to use the Grum. I need to upgrade him 1 more level, but currently he's still decently strong. I like to use the Inferni, and also the Tenyi Striker is also pretty dang good. Then let's have a look at the neutral cards that I'm most of the time using with it. And there we have the Supply Runner, as I told you before, and the Chaos Agent is also pretty decent. Now let's hop into some battles. We are taking a look. First up, there's the novice battles, then I have some silver battles, then I'm going to show you some diamond battles, and then at the end there's some strategies on how to beat a Juden efficiently. So there we have it, the Grum in the front, a secondary Brood, then the Tenyi Striker, the Tinderlock because I have him on the novice level on my secondary account, and in the end a Archer as a sneak tank. We played Yas against Jacek, he played a Core Lurker, and now you're gonna see how good the strategy has been and how often we will be able to hit the Core Lurker. I have to admit we got kinda lucky. This was also in a enraged rule set, so everything is going to get enraged. Our Grum has a pretty good hit on the Core Lurker, reducing a lot of itself, and that was a pretty low hit chance. Now the Grum needs to hit a monster, and he does. That's why he gets bloodlusted with 6 speed, and the game is literally over. And Grum finishes off with a double bloodlust, so GG's Grum, thank you very much. Then we have another silver battle, our first one of many. I played Tinderlock in the 2nd position because I thought of a secondary tank, a 3rd tank. There was the Thorns rule set, and we have a double speed buff, so our Grum doesn't have 3 speed, it has 5 speed. And you're gonna see how we're demolishing the enemy. Although the Metallic Slipspawn with the taunt there is good, but we have the Scattershot ability, so it completely ignores the taunt, and 2 of his main monsters died already, and we still have the Grum who's getting the first Thorns kill. What I have to point out, what I didn't notice until making this video, that if you play a Grum, you also get, if he gets a Thorn kills, you also get bloodlusted, so that was pretty nice. The Inferni hit the 1st position monster, that's pretty nice. Now the Grum gets the 2nd kill with the bloodlust, and he now has 7 speed and 6 damage, which is absolutely horrendous. It's way too late for him to win against us, and that's another GG's. There we have another battle. We played Grum against Grum. Unfortunately, our Grum has the piercing ability, their Grum has not, and you're gonna see the massive impact that this does. We have still the double speed buff and the arrays in the back. There were no magic monsters allowed, but you're gonna see how good we are going to be. Like there, we're hitting a little bit randomly, We're doing 3 damage, he's doing 5 damage, but he missed because of a 40% dodge chance, and we are reducing his health slowly, and he also has backline misses because of a high miss chance. Now our Grum gets a little bit more attack. We are starting to finish off their monsters, and it's going to go really good. There are double misses because they have a high miss chance in the end. The Grum is in the front is going to get killed by our Grum, and now we just have 4 monsters against 1 because we were so much faster they weren't able to land a hit. Then another really lovely strategy that I like to use in Diamond, he even has a higher level Grum there, but we put the Alchemist in the second position because our backline is very squishy, so we add an extra shield in there. He has a high level Grum, but we have more speed. So we have 5 speed, he only has 3 speed, and you're gonna see how this changes the output of the battle. And what I also wanted to point out, the extra shield is really nice because we are hitting like a truck and he's getting to hit the shield if you see it like that. His first speed is dead, and now it's just an weight game. That's a really lucky misses. Now he does way more damage than we do, but now his whole backline damage is gone. His Grum is gone because we are faster. Our Grum gets bloodlusted. And now it's in GG's, it's 6 against 1 because of the extra shield and the Grum in the front and the 2 monsters being faster than his. Now we have another battle. In this one I choose to place the Alchemist because it was a Thorns rule set. I played an Amplify in the back. I also played an Monster with Shield in the back because of the Thorns. I of course got the double speed here, and it's gonna see how it's going to turn out. He played a Grum, he played a lot of melee monsters, but I think he didn't think about the Thorns rule set. Although I have to admit he is really underleveled, so if we lost that I would have been pretty sad. The nice thing is the Grum got a little, what's it called, stunned. Now his backline is going to get attacked. Everything lost his shield, and we can still do massive amounts of damage. Now his backline is going to get really demolished. He has 3 health, he has 3 health, and there are 2 misses because they have a 60 and 70% miss chance. His first monster died already, his second monster died already, and they have so less health that they will die pretty soon. The Grum can't even hit 1 shot because he has like a 100% miss rate. If we get lucky we can kick out the Grum this turn, and we did, and now it's in GG's because they won't be able to hit us anymore. So because of the speed advantage we were able to secure the victory in this battle. Now we have another battle here. We reduced our speed. We didn't put a lot of speed, it's a very low mana battle. It's a blast rule set, that's why I put the both sneak attackers in the back, and the scatter shot is going to help us a ton. And let's see how it's going to turn out. We also have a slow, he has a speed, so it's equal. We're still faster than him. That's an unfortunately miss, but hey, it doesn't matter. We killed his speed, so it's all good. If we get lucky we get a miss there, and we do, and now we unfortunately got the hit, but I think it's way too late because we are doing enough backline damage that all of his mandatory monsters died. As you see there, 3-3, and now it's just like our monsters against his because we were faster and hit first. Now we have a battle against the Wraith. The Wraith is especially good because he gets you some extra shield. He tried to play a shield bearer in the back as a taunt play, but we were smarter and have the scatter shot ability that's going to fire randomly at all of his monsters, and you're gonna see how well this is going to turn out. Our Grum in the second position is there as a secondary tank because we have a speed chaos agent in the front. The double speed is really extraordinary with this card. We nearly took out his strongest monster. Now he gets a little bit of a backfired here and there. He's not able to hit a shot, and the chances are always getting lower to hitting one. We killed his valuable backline with the really strong cards. Now he hit both of them shots, but it doesn't really matter anymore. If we hit, yeah, and we got his most valuable monster, we got his other two monsters that are really strong. It doesn't really matter that he has a shield bearer in the back right now. And now this game is just basically over. Now it comes to the fun part. I'm going to show you 3 strategies on how I was able to beat a Jacek. Those were all diamond battles. In this battle you see he was a champion, I'm only diamond. I played a forgotten one in the back. I played a few monsters in the front. I played a lot of melee monsters. He only played a lot of melee monsters and one archery monster, but you can see how much the speed is gonna affect it, that we are able to win it. Also, what's really worth pointing out is that we have a thorns in the back, which is going to self-kill a lot of his enemies. Now we got the first kill before he even was able to attack. Unfortunately there he got the hit, but 2 of his monsters are already dead. Those got really high damage numbers. And now it's just 4 against 4, but we have more damage. We unfortunately didn't get to retaliate, but we are still good, because he only has 2 monsters left and one of those doesn't do a lot of damage. So this was a really hard hit, but if we can land both of them we are pretty much well set. And we did land both of them. The scavenge helped us out a ton, and we were able to secure the victory against the first Jotun. Then we have another battle, Jacek against Jotun. You see there's the opportunity rule set. I put the double speed in the back, I put the thorns in the front. We are basically faster than him. We get a +4 speed. He only focuses on doing damage, and that's why we are going to overwhelm him pretty quickly. It was also a diamond battle. I played a few gold monsters. He played a full diamond deck, especially except those 2, and you're gonna see how it's going to turn out. There's also the enrage rule set. Unfortunately, all of those weren't able to hit, which is pretty bad for us. But now we have 14 speed, and you will see how slow it's only 1 hit chance. But now you're gonna see. Please hit him. Thank you very much. And now our Grum gets to show off his full power, because he's going to get the first kill of the game, and he's going to get faster. There you go. They're getting a lot of misses there, which is pretty beneficial to us. The Grum gets the second kill. He's now enraged, which is awesome. And it's only a Grum against a Tusk Divide with doing 9 damage and 11 speed, which is awesome. Then the last battle on how I was able to beat a Jotun. He played a lot of shield. He played a very fast monsters. We have a solid backline. If he hits his first shot, we're going to nearly demolish the Spark Pixies. Those 2 just need to hit the Supply Runner and we would be pretty fine. And you're gonna see what is going to happen. We still have the speed advantage on them. He speeded them up, he weakened us, but we are hard to get down. And there you see it. The biggest threat is going to die right away. There he goes. Spark Pixies are dead. And his Supply Runner is also nearly dead. So it is pretty good for us. Now at this point I thought like, yeah, we will lose it, but you never know. There we have a pretty good blast shot in there, killing 2 of his most valuable damage. And now we're still our 10E striker and 50% missed chance in the front. It doesn't matter where our counter Sinage hits, we will still do damage. The close range helped our supply runner to get a little bit of damage out. And the Grum is going to miss about 80% of his shots. This Sinage is going to get it through, and then the Tandy Striker is going to attack, which is pretty good for us. And we won the game. It's in GG's. I hope you guys enjoyed this little episode of showing you how to play a Jacek efficiently. If you like this type of content, please feel free to like and subscribe. I wish you an amazing rest of the day. Bye.